that I bought on Amazon. I wanted to know what the quality looks like. What does the sound look like versus when I go live on a phone? Is the video quality okay? I don't know. I just wanted to test it. Happy Friday to you all. I hope you guys are doing great. Um, hope you guys are good. This tablet that I got from Amazon, not sponsored, it was $50 on Amazon. Hey Brad, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Hope you're doing good. I was just testing out this tablet that I got from Amazon for 50 bucks. I was like, I don't know what it's going to sound like. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I tend to think I think it looks better than my iPhone. I don't know. I'm just being honest. So I think if this works, I may be going live on my tablet more often. I kind of like it. I think the quality is pretty good. Let me know in the comment section, how do you think this quality is versus when I'm on my phone? Of course, I need to get a what you call it, a stand to put this tablet. This is a 10-inch. This is the 10-inch Ecotools, not sponsored. 10-inch Ecotools tablet on Amazon, and it was $49.99. And I get free shipping because I have what is it called? Amazon. What is that thing where you get Amazon Prime? So I got it the next day, and I've been using it for other things. Yeah, Amazon Prime. Same Chinese insides. Yeah, yeah. So it's all the same. But I just want to know what it looks like. And if you guys like it, and if the quality is good, I am going to start going live. But like I said, I need to get a stand to put this on so I don't have to hold it like right now. I'm holding it up because I don't want it to fall face forward. But I think I like it. I like the tablet. So, not sponsored, but I like to give real reviews and be honest. For 50 bucks, it ain't bad. I think I will definitely go and find a case for this tablet and keep on using it. And I may be using it to go live and do some other stuff. Hey, DJ Ron, how are you doing? Welcome. So, if you guys see this on Amazon, it is legit because I thought it was like a fake thing. I was like, how is this tablet gonna look like? But it's actually a pretty sturdy tablet. It has a pretty good um, what you call it, battery life because I charged it up, and it's been the charge lasts me for a lot of hours, which I cannot say when it comes to Apple products. So if you want a good charge, like I like to use this to do some other stuff. Hey Echo, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome everybody. If you could hit the like, I'd appreciate it. Um, so I charged it up last night, and I have not used it. I left it off the charger, and it's been going, and right now it's on 54%. So I think that's really good for that's a long charge life, which I cannot say about an Apple product. I'm not a team Apple, or I'm not team Windows. I like both. I like Apple products, and I like Windows products as well. So this is not sponsored. Nobody paid me. I paid this. I bought this with my own money. I'm just being honest and giving an honest review on this Ecotools. Um, this is a 10-inch tablet. Yeah, how's everybody's Friday going? So I paid $50, got free shipping on Amazon, and I think it's a pretty good quality. I'm going to do another stream outside so you guys can see the quality on the outside. This is inside my house. I do have a light on behind me to bring the light up in the room. Hey, Sunshine Films, how are you doing? Welcome. I do have a light in my room to bring the light quality up Yeah, it's a great deal. To be honest with you all, I think I'm gonna go back and get another one on my next payday because you know how like you see stuff and you be like, oh, this is gonna be some garbage. This is gonna be crap, but it wasn't. Like I'm kind of digging it. I like it. I have not used it outside. I want to put this on a tripod or something and then see how it looks doing a live outside. So look forward to seeing that coming up soon whenever I get a case for my, get a case, not a case and a tripod so that it can hold because it is a sturdy weight. So I like it, you know, I like this. So if you guys see this, the Ecotools 10-inch tablet on Amazon. If you live in the United States, Eco Ecotools, Ecotools, 10-inch Android tablet. It was for $50 on Amazon. So if you see it, it is legit. Thank you, Brad, to cover the taxes. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate your super sticker. I really appreciate it. So if you guys do see this on, if you do see this on Amazon, go ahead and pick it up. I wanted to try it because I thought it was fake. I was like, oh, this is gonna be garbage. It's gonna be garbage, but it's not. So, you know, some things you got to test it out and try it. And I think sometimes people don't test things out because, like me, they think it's fake, but it's not fake. So we can talk about something now that I'm on here after since I've given my review of this tablet. I am going to do this in video form as well because I know not everybody comes to live. So I think I'm going to do probably like a 1 or 2 minute review on this, um, like and just upload it because I know not everybody comes to live streams. I realize it's the middle of the day, people are at work and stuff, but yeah. So now that I have given my review of the first 8 minutes of this video, let's talk about how was your week? It's Friday. I am so happy that it's Friday. It was a really long week. Did you guys have a long week? Let me know in the comments. Did you have a long week? Was it a busy week? I was ready for this week to be over. I had a really busy work week, really exhausting. Yes, TGIF. I am really excited that it is Friday and I'm ready to have some fun. Probably go and do a vlog at some point this weekend. I am not sure if I'm going to go out later. I was thinking about going downtown and catching the sunset, going for a walk down there, making a vlog, doing some footage and stuff. But I don't know. I may do that tomorrow or Sunday. But yeah, what are you guys up to? Are you guys at work, hanging out? Are you guys at the grocery store, doing some laundry, cooking? What are you guys doing? After this stream is over, I'm going to probably do some more laundry. Laundry never ends. I got my laundry for the week. I had to make a few appointments. I'm going to the dreaded place that I absolutely hate going, the dentist. I'm going to go to the dentist. I got to go get my cleaning and x-rays and all that stuff. Do you guys like going to the dentist? Am I the only person in the world? I hate going to the dentist. There's two doctor's appointments I hate going to. I hate going to the dentist and I hate going to the optometrist. I definitely have to get some new glasses. And those of you who go and wear glasses know what I'm talking about. I hate everything about going to the optometrist. They ask you the same questions. Is this better or worse? And to me, it's the same. When they say better or worse, it's the same. It's no difference for me. So I don't know what they talk about. I feel like sometimes it's a trick. But that's going to be, I'm facing my fears this week. I'm going to be talking about that on my other channel, some things that I'm facing. Do you guys have some things in your life that you're facing? I've been putting it off for a long time, going to the dentist. I've been putting it off for a long time, going to the optometrist. There's a few other things that I want to do. So, like I said over here on this channel, I share my life and I talk about things transparently. And I, for one, do not like going to doctor's visits. So I'm facing my fears and going to the doctors, two of them that I've been putting off since the pandemic started. I'm going to face my fears and go and get my eyes checked. I'm going to go and get my x-rays and my cleaning, and I know that they're going to probably put on there that I got like 30 things wrong with my teeth, like they always say, which I don't think anything's wrong with my teeth, but they always say you need like 7 cleanings. Uh, um, oh, you email me? Okay, I sure will. Echo. Yes, conquer those fears. It's hard, y'all. It's hard to conquer your fears. So very hard to conquer fears. So very hard. So I'm just gonna take a deep breath and go to my eye doctor, and then close my eyes and go to my dentist. It's hard for me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know some people will probably laugh at me, but I cry. I always cry every time I have to go to the dentist. It's my biggest fear when I have to get some dental work done, and I cry. I cry like a baby sometimes. I hate needles. I really, really hate needles. It's one of my biggest fears, phobias, whatever you want to call it. I hate going to the dentist. I know they're gonna say, you got this done. You probably got cavities. You have this, because I have not been to the dentist in since 2019. I want to say 2019. So, it's coming up on 6 years. I know I need to do it, and I should have been gone. But how many of us know we should have been done stuff, but we don't? So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just close my eyes and just do it, and do whatever it is that they say I need to do and take care of that. I'm going to get into doing some things because, like I always talk about, I share my life and I share it transparently. So I will be talking about it once I finally do go to the dentist, and I'll share how it was. And if I had a meltdown, uh, because I probably will, I try not to, but if I have a meltdown at the dentist's office, I'm going to tell y'all I had a meltdown. Hey, Bill, how are you doing? Happy Friday. And there's a few other things that I am going to be facing. Um, I got a few appointments that I'm making. I got a few things that I'm trying to do to set things up for my business, because my website is going to be coming. I told you guys that I'm transitioning from working for people and to be my own business. I'm trying to set things up. So hopefully in the next 3 years, I have a 3-year plan to be fully functional and operating my business and not to be working for people. So I got my plan together. And in 3 years, I hope to be 100% an entrepreneur, working on a few things behind the scenes. I always share things transparently. I'm not a baller. I'm not a rich person. I'm just a person who is motivated to make my life great. And I always said I don't want to work for people my whole life. I've always said that, but I've never done anything to change it. And right now I'm working on doing some things to work for myself so that I can live the life that I want. Because I am 100% tired of calling in to work. I am sick of telling people, that I don't want to come in, or maybe if I don't feel good, or if I want to take a vacation. I wake up in the morning and I see a deal, like I see some deals for flights, and I want to hop on a flight. When I work for myself, I'll be able to do that. So I'm going to share the journey with you guys, how I'm going to be working for myself and doing all of those things. Thank you so much, Sunshine Films. I'm scared to death. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm scared to death to take that leap of being 100% entrepreneur and not relying on income. But, I'm not just doing things, just jumping into being an entrepreneur. I'm setting things up, having, some money put aside. And I'm going to share some things in some vlogs, how I'm setting up myself to fund my dreams and my business. I'll share those things because I want to turn into um, a content creator slash life coach, and get into do more of my traveling and doing all of those things. And you cannot live your best life and be happy if you are working for somebody else. That's my opinion. Maybe some people, they can be happy working for people, but I can't. I can't. And I'm tired of faking it. I say at my big age, I don't need hey, Miss Betty, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Friday. I said at my big age, I don't need anybody telling me it's time to do this or that or the third. Like, I'm too grown to have somebody telling me what to do. I need to be sitting back and chilling and having fun, because I said, like, if I only have 10 more years of health, I want to use my next 10 years to travel the world and to have fun. You never know when you could develop a health problem. You never know when you're going to have your last years with certain people in your life. I want to be able to go and visit some people who are getting up in age, who can't get on a plane anymore. That's where my mind is at. I want to go and be able to visit my family all over the world. Not like I'm rich or anything that I can do like around the world in 365 days, but I want to be able to, like, 3 to 4 times a year, be able to go and travel and stay with a friend or a family member, and stay for 2 weeks at a time and not have to worry about being fired. Um, oh, my sound isn't up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Uh, Let me see. I just turned my volume all the way up. Nobody said anything. Thank you, Gio. Is that better? I just turned my volume up. How are you doing? Welcome. Okay, good. I turned my volume up. Thanks for telling me. Let's see what I missed. Okay, I hope it's better now. I turned the volume all the way up on my tablet, so I hope that that's better. I had it all the way down on the lowest setting, so I don't know what. I hope you guys were hearing me. Oh boy, that was a fail. But now the volume is up. Okay. Yes, do it now while you can enjoy it. Yeah, so like I've said, me and my best friend and a few other of my friends, we each have between a 3 to 5 year plan that we can be fully funding our business and to live the life of our dreams. I said if I only have about 10 more years, um, if I only have 10 more years of quality life left, because let's face the facts. Let's face the facts, when you get to be of a certain age, health problems start, you know, and you just don't feel like going anywhere. You slow down. I want to be able to hike to the top of a mountain while I can. I want to be able to visit my friends or family for 2 weeks to a month without feeling like I'm going to get fired from my job because I just want to have fun. Like, why do you have to be sick to call in? Why can't you call in because you want to take a mental health day? I see. I don't like those things, and that's the reason why I'm ready to start my business and to launch my website and fund my dreams. So I'm working on some things behind the scenes, and I've already started doing some things for my business and starting to do some coaching classes. But I'm working on doing my website and doing some other things so that I can have a few different streams of income. So in the next 3 years, when I do fully end working for somebody, that I have enough money that just in case my business slows down a little bit or I have a dry season, that I'll still be okay. See, these are the things that I want to talk about, and I think it will be a good collaboration that I want to have with some other entrepreneurs or anybody who is ready to fund their dreams. And it's been a long time. I think since I was probably at 25 years old, people would say, "Oh, you're young." Like, since I was 25 years old, I've wanted to retire. And that may sound crazy to some people, but it's the truth. Since I was 25 years old, I was already sick of working for people, but I didn't really think about the options to work for myself. I never thought that I could do it. I didn't know how to do it. And then, you kind of just give it up and put it on the shelf. But now I'm trying my best to um, not just sit on that. Yeah, I invest in the stock market. I invest in a few different things. You know, I remember my dad used to always tell me that you have to have multiple streams of income, but I didn't know what he meant by that, but he did. And I learned so many things from him and some other people who are full-time business owners, entrepreneurs, and investors. I'm going to have a few things that I do. So by the end of my 3 years that I'm really, truly going to be ready. I honestly wish that I could quit tomorrow. And I have a number in mind. I'm not going to share it because I think that that's personal, but I have a number in mind that I think if you get to this number, that I'll be okay to go ahead and start working for myself full time and put in my 2 weeks notice. So I'm just waiting to hit that golden number, and then I can I can be fully an entrepreneur, and I am going to celebrate at that time because it takes a lot of courage to work for yourself. It takes a lot of courage to say, I can do it. It does. It takes a lot of courage. And I want to say that to everybody. If I can be the catalyst for change, if I can be the person to say, hey, Marlene did it, you can do it. Um, and like I've said so many times, I'm not a rich person, you know, but I have a rich mentality, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. I've never heard anybody say I've developed this um, for myself. This thought that if you save for the life that you want, and it means, for me, it means living within my means. It means knowing what I can afford, and not going beyond that. So these days, I don't go to party. I don't go to things that I can't afford. I've gotten rid of things that's a bill. If it's not something I have to get, I've been paying down my debt. I've been trying to not incur new debt. It's just some things, just keeping the minimum that I can. So I'm going to be talking about that in a video, and you guys will come along with me on the journey. My first goal is to become debt free, and I'm not that far away from that goal. I think within the next 3 years, I can eliminate all my debt. So that's my first step. My second step is saving enough money to fund me living that life. So for me, I'm going to make sure I fund enough money that just in case something happens, that I know that I would have 3 years of income. And for me, that income is paying all my bills, covering food expenses, my property taxes, and money to travel, and money for like insurances. So that is what I'm working on currently, stacking it up little by little. You know, I always say that it may not seem like a lot to anybody who needs this encouragement. It may not seem a lot, but for me, just stopping takeout, and I still go out with my family because you do have to have fun and go places and do things, but I don't do it like I used to. I used to like take out, DoorDash, go to restaurants like literally 3 to 4 times a week, and now I just do once a week as a treat to myself. Once a week, I think, is reasonable. So those 3 times that I don't go, I take that money that I was going to spend and I put that into my goals and my dreams. I also do round up every time I purchase something, it rounds up to the next dollar. So there's certain things that I do, and to save money. I'm trying my best to not waste money. I'm trying my best to live within my means, keep a simple life, mind my own business, and don't try to keep up with the Joneses. I'm just trying to keep up with Marlene. I'm just trying to live the life that's meant to be for me, and not try to be on track with anybody else. Let me see if I can do this. I'll put it on live chat. Yes. Yeah, it will be so wonderful, Echo. And I've thought about it. I've prayed over it. I've meditated about it. I've talked to my mentor about it, and now it's a time for action. So, you know, I have to remind myself every time I want to do that takeout, every time I want to go through the drive-through, it's like you're the one in control of it. You can get that, or you can stay your butt home and cook some food, eat what's in your fridge, not waste money. And so I'm trying my best. And I am a bargain shopper. I go to thrift stores. I go to all of the places where you can save money. So I try to count my coins as much as I can. And I also have been, what's been saving me money, and it may sound crazy to some people, but me not going to the store has saved me money. When I go to the store, I find that I pick up things, and even though there is a delivery charge, I'd rather pay a delivery charge and get exactly what I need. When I go into a store, I always overspend. You see something that's newer. So it's been working very well for me to have my groceries delivered to me, and just to get the things that I need instead of going in the store and going, ooh, what is that? And every time I go in the store, I spend an extra $20 to $50, and I look at it, I'm taking $20 to $50 out of my dreams. So that's how I look at it. And if you think $20 to $50 is nothing, take that and times it by how many times you go to the store in a month. How many times you getting those extra? Yes, the impulse buys. So that has been helping me a lot to stop impulse buying and to not go in the store unless I have to. And if I do have to go in the store, I stick to my list and I pay with cash. And that for me, that has been a game changer in helping me to save money. I go to the bank ahead of time. I take the cash out and I go with a specific money. And you can't overspend if you only have a certain amount of money. Let's see. Hi, Miss Key. How are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you guys so much. Uh, uh, I am testing out my tablet. You see me nice and clear? Awesome. So I will be doing this. I do have to get a stand to put my tablet on. If you guys just came in, this is the Ecotools 10-inch tablet from Amazon. I got this for $50. This is not sponsored. Nobody has paid me to say this, but I like it. I like it a lot, and I thought it was going to be a scam or a sham. I was like, it's probably going to be garbage. Nobody's going to be able to hear me. Don't listen to other people. Try it for yourself. Um, I just don't want someone picking my meat and my produce for me. Well, yeah, and for me, I also go into the store, and I am a person, I like to pick up my own produce. So I do go and I pick my own produce on another time. Yeah, I do the envelope system too as well. I do a few other things to save money, and it's been very helpful because I don't know, you have to be honest with yourself, and I keep a money journal. That has been helping me a lot too. In my money journal, I write down what I'm spending, but I also write down what I feel like I need, because if I use a debit card, it does not work well for me. I'm the sort of person that if I buy my items with cash, I do better. I don't overspend when I use cash. So it's just a tip to anybody who is like me. If you're an impulse shopper or you tend to buy something, even if it's an extra $5 or $10, are you the person that when you get down to where they have like the knickknacks and the snacks and the chips and the candy, you start picking up stuff? Or do you have self control over that? I know I don't. So it's one of the reasons why I write down a list, and I go in the grocery store with cash only. I don't use a debit card because if you swipe your card, you can always be like, oh, no big deal. That's just an extra $10. But that extra $10 sometimes winds up to being $50 to $100, sometimes $200 more a month that I'm finding that I'm saving like easy. Like it's not even difficult. Since I have been going to the cash system, and I'm going to talk about it in a separate video, how the cash system has been helping me to save money, and it's the reasons why I'm able to actually go out to eat sometimes. I'm actually able to travel and to have some fun and to do more things for myself that I actually need. Like I said, I need to go to the dentist right now. I've been needed to get a pair of glasses, but I always said, oh, I don't have the money. But if you really take a look at what you're wasting your money on, you will find the money for the things that you need and stop wasting. So I take money and I put it in different envelopes. And once the money is gone in the envelope, there's no more money for you to waste. And that has been working really well. When I get paid, I take my money and I withdraw the amount that I need for certain things, for the grocery store and so on. And then I leave a certain amount of money for the automatic debits that come out, and that's it. If you don't have the money in the bank, you can't waste it. So it's been going very well, doing the cash system. Like I said, I'm going to talk about it and do a separate video about it for anybody who is curious about it. And like I just want to come on and to encourage somebody, if you want to save some money, you can. You can save money on a low income, because I don't think, I don't know. I feel like I'm not a low income person, but I'm not a rich person either. I think I'm just a person who really pays attention to what I'm spending. Yes. Let's see what I missed in the comment section. Okay. I use my debit card and it can get away from me. Yes, great tip. Thank you so much. So that's what I've been doing. I have my goal. Like I said, I have 3 years to fund my dreams. I already said in what year we're in, 2025. So 26, 2028 is my year to tell um, my job where they can go. And I can't wait. 2027, I have my goal that I'm going to be working for myself fully. I have December 2027. I have until then to fund my dreams, to make better decisions, to pay off my debt so that when the time comes, I'm going to be ready. I would have saved. I would have done what I needed to do. I would have paid off some debt, and then I'll be ready to do some things. And also at that time, I have the goal of 2027 to get myself a car for cash and to not have any car payments. So I have my goals, and I know each of my GEMS family, whatever goals you have, I want to encourage somebody that no matter what your income is, no matter what other people may be saying, if you have a goal, if there's something that you want to do, it, like I have a goal to travel by train to 4 different places throughout the world. But I can't do that if I stay on a job, because a job only wants to give you like 3 or 4 days off. So I already know that if I want to live the life that I want, I know that I need to work for myself. I know that I need to set things up so I can have those things, because if I only have about 10 years left of good health, maybe 15. Let's push the envelope. Say I have 15 years left of good health in my life at my age. Okay, in your mind, I'm already taking 3 years off of that. So I have 12 good years of health, right? In those 12 years, I want to make sure that I'm traveling and having fun. I don't want to wait until retirement before I have fun, before I live my life. I don't want to do that, because at that time, I feel like, by the time you get to be 65, 70, whenever it is your time for retirement, things can happen. You may not be able to travel at that time. So, that's all. That's what I really came on to say. The main thing was for me to come on live and to give a review of this tablet and to let you guys know what I think about it. Honestly, it's not sponsored by Ecotools. Nobody paid me or anything. It wasn't sent to me. While I still am working on that, um, I'm working on trying to do some collaborations, some reviews, getting sent products and things like that. So when I find out about those things, I'm definitely going to share those things with you, because I don't keep things to myself. I want you guys to grow and to learn and to live your best life. So I got about 20 minutes left that we can chit chat before I'm going to bring this to a close. So, what do you guys want to talk about now? I'll leave that up to you guys in the chat. See what you guys have to say. I don't see any comments yet, but we got 20 minutes here. If you guys have some questions about the cash system, if you guys have some thoughts, are you retired? Are you trying to retire? Do you work for yourself? Do you work for people? What are your goals for the future? I think on this channel, I'm going to be bringing more of those things and talking about those things in future vlogs, how I'm setting myself up to live the life of my dreams, because that's what I want. I saw my mother and my father work until they got sick. So, My mom and my dad, they both worked until they were 75 years old, which is a blessing because a lot of people do not get to live that long. But the last 5 years of their life, it was spent being sick. They couldn't even enjoy the last 5 years of their life because of health problems. And that made me start thinking in the past few years, I don't want to wait until I get older to enjoy my life because your days aren't promised. You never know when things are going to happen to you. And I'm not trying to be like a Betty Downer. I'm realistic. I'm being honest that you never know how long you're going to have. And if you are only going to have 70 years of your life, say 70, what are you doing to make all the days leading up to 70 amazing? I don't think you should wait until retirement to travel and to have fun and to hang out with people and spend time with the people that you love. I want that life now, you know? And if I only have 15 years, if the countdown ticker is going, if I only have 15 years of good health, I want to make sure I spend at least, 10 of them living my dream life, doing what is good for me, doing my motivational speaking, doing some coaching, traveling, and having fun. I also want to do some work in some outreach work and helping people who are disadvantaged. But I can't do those goals and I can't fund those dreams going to a 9 to 5, a 7 to 3, a 8 to 4, whatever it is, punching a clock. And I'm not making fun of it. I'm not shaming it because you have to do it to pay your bills. But at the same time, I also wanted to encourage somebody and drop some seeds of hope that you can change that if you want to. If you don't want to change it, I'm not trying to shift that. But if you want to change your life, if you want to do something better and different, first you got to have a goal, and then you got to work on how do you get there and set things up for you to be able to have that life. Like I said, having that money set up, having, your business taken care of, and eliminating debt, and, doing the things you need to do to set those things up so when the time comes and you can walk away from your job, that you're okay for 2 to 3 years. That has been the advice from my mentor, to make sure you have 2 to 3 years set up in the bank, eliminate your debt, and then I've already started setting some things up to make sure, like, my website is ready. I'm setting up to start going on doing some motivational speaking. So when the 3 years come, I will already be deep into that. So it will be an easy transition. It's not like I'll be cutting off working and then just starting. Like, I'll already be comfortable in it. I'll already be ready. That is just now I just won't have to punch a clock. So just sharing some things that I have been thinking about, and I just want to tell you all transparently that, you're not the only person that feels frustrated going to a 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 12-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 10-hour shift, whatever shift that you work, that you can change your life if you want to. um, and I look forward to sharing more and more of those things as I transition into being my own CEO, my own entrepreneur. So, like I said, you guys follow along with me. The journey, December 2027, right before the winter break, around the holiday time, that's when I'm going to say sayonara, arrivederci. I'm done with this, okay? So, because I know I have 3 years to fund my dreams, I have to get serious. I have to pay down debt. I have to be minding my own business and working on me. So it's not impossible. Don't let anybody tell you that it's impossible. Don't let anybody tell you it's crazy. Don't let anybody tell you it won't happen. If you want it, then you do it. Set it up, mind your own business, and then go for it. Go for it. And that's something that I had to say to myself. I give myself the permission to be what I deserve to be. That I don't have to be like everybody else. I can be different. I can stand apart and show others by my example. And like I said, me being a life coach and motivational speaker, I believe that it's important to show people by your actions. I want people to remember what I was talking about. I want people to see like when it's happening, not just saying encouragement, not just saying motivation, but actually I want you guys to see me walking through the process of this, and I was scared, and but then I did it anyways, and then here I am. And then I want you to see when it actually has happened, that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what people have said, it's never too late. You're never too old. You're never without hope. You're never without your dreams, aspirations, and your goals. But it's about your actions and how you choose to show up. Do you show up for yourself? Do you believe in yourself? And are you confident? Be confident in yourself. So I wanted to say that. And it's not easy. And it's not easy. And I don't expect the next 3 years of my life to be easy. And I'm sure there's going to be roadblocks. I'm sure there's going to be struggles. But I'm not letting uh, um, I'm not letting the past define me. I'm not letting people. I'm not letting discouragement. I'm not letting anything stop me this time, because I've started and stopped so many times because I've listened to other people and I got off track from my goals and what I wanted, because other people may think it's silly, it's stupid, it won't work. But how are you going to know if something is going to work if you don't have the courage to do it? How are you going to know what's going to happen to you in your life if you don't walk through the challenges of it? You got to walk through it. So that's what I'm doing. And you got to take things day by day. You got to write things down. And you got to stay consistent and persistent, and then go for it. Okay? Then go for it over and over again until you actually start accomplishing your goals. And I can't wait until that comes true and I can start talking to other people and giving people motivation on how to become their own boss, their own entrepreneur, fund their own dreams and live the life of their dreams. I can't wait to talk about it, make videos, do audiobooks. All of that is in the works and it's coming. So you guys will be there as I start dropping certain new things that I'm working on. So I wanted to come on and to say that to somebody today. Anybody who is feeling discouraged, if you feel like, you know, you want to do something, you have a goal, you have a dream. I feel like my purpose in this life is to talk about what I have been through, what I'm currently experiencing, and then how I made it through it. And I have talked about that. I've talked with Gio about it. Also, my other motivators in the struggle, Pandy's Hair Candy and more, Be Amazing Sylvia, Coach Sherry, I Am Tracy Lee, Coach Mary Ma. I'm trying to think of my other motivators that I've collaborated with, but they know who they are. And we've always talked about all sorts of positive and motivating things, but there's nothing like living the life that you want, living the life that you desire. And I'll tell you that it's not easy to wake up every day and be motivated. You think sometimes I want to get up and do a live stream? I don't. Sometimes I don't want to do a live stream. I don't want to do a video. I don't want to show up. Sometimes I don't want to work on my business. I don't want to do certain things, but then I do it anyways because I know that I'm going to be helping others, and I'm also going to be helping myself. So even when you don't feel like it, even when people may not support you, people may laugh at you, people will tell you that your goals and your dreams, that it won't work, but it can and it will if you believe in your dreams, if you believe in your goals. So there's all of those things as well. You can't let the outside white noise stop you from living your life. And that's where I am right now in my life. I'm in a period of transitioning from working for others to working for myself and being a full-time entrepreneur. Right now, I'm a part-time entrepreneur and I'm a part-time employee. And I want to change that because I want to. Nobody is telling me that I have to do it, but I'm at a space where I don't want nobody telling me what to do. I know what I want to do, and I want to come and go as I please. I want to be in charge of my money and how much I make. And if I want to stay in bed all day, then I will. If I want to travel for the next 3 months, then I will. And for me, that's riches. I want to live that sort of rich life, to come and go as I please, to be able to um, spend time with friends, be rich with experiences, be rich with love, be rich with when it comes to my health. And it's my personal opinion. You guys can take it or leave it, but I think working for others makes your health bad. You know, always going, and no matter what you do, it's never appreciated, it's never supported, there's no gratitude. It's always a complaint about, oh, you should do more, you should do better. And I'm getting tired of that. Even when I give my all, I give my 100%. When you work for other people, your 100% is never good enough, but when you work for yourself, you know your 100% is always enough. So that's what I'm working on. That's my goal. And I wanted to say to all of my Gems family, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and my vlogs. I've been noticing that you guys have been watching my vlogs more and more. The views are increasing on that, and I'm very appreciative because I know that I've been putting in more work into my vlogs. I've been trying to be on camera more. I've been working on doing my editing better. I've been working on better music, everything I'm working on, and also being consistent. And I'm proud to say that right now I have vlogs from right now until September. You think that's easy? It's not. I have a premiere every Tuesday until September, and I'm working on putting out a premiere every day until December 31st. And why that's good as a content creator for me, if I have all of my videos ready for the next 6 months, I can focus only on, all I have to do is bring lives to this channel. I can focus on just being a streamer, and I'm trying to do that on all my channels. It's just a little tip if anybody wants to know why I have all my premieres done for the next 6 months. That's the reason. Because if you focus on, um, if you prepare and you plan and stay consistent, now I'm starting to see it in the numbers and the watch time, because people know every Tuesday at 8 p.m. they're going to get a new vlog. And I'm trying to do that on this channel now. Now that I'm starting to get my videos together, now I can be more consistent in being live because I have the time and I'm not focusing on editing. So I hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs, and I'm going to try my best to be consistently live for, as often as I can. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing a live stream on tomorrow and on Sunday as a marathon. I think tomorrow is going to be tomorrow evening. What did I say? um, 3 to 7. I think tomorrow, 3 to 7, I'm going to do a marathon. And then on Sunday, I'm going to do the morning. So Sunday, I think I said 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 2. I believe so. So you guys come through. It's going to be on StreamYard. I'm going to ask for a few people if they can come through, and you can hit the link and we can chit chat, and we're going to talk about all different sorts of topics during the stream. So it's going to be an end of the month marathon. So tomorrow and then Sunday will be the 1st of June. So great way to be 6 months into the year. I'm showing by example. My allergies are acting up, guys. Um, but anyways, those are the things that I'm working on, and I hope you guys keep enjoying the content over here on this channel. This channel is about vlogs, sharing my Florida life, because I am your Florida vlogger. I like to take you guys to the beaches, to restaurants, any events that's happening in my area. I'm working on a few things so that you guys can see a few of the behind the scenes of things that happening in my city, and more travel videos, more vlogs. Like I said, the premieres and vlogs is Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be premiering, and then I'm going to try to bring you guys a bonus vlog every 2 weeks, because I'm almost done. I think I counted. I have 11 vlogs to edit, and I will have vlogs all the way until December 31st. That, for me, that's a wow. And that is hard to be consistent with, putting up all of those vlogs for every Tuesday at the same time for 7 to 8 more months. I mean, 6 more months left in the year, I think. Yeah, 6 more months left in the year. So that's exciting. And I'm really proud of myself that I pushed through that. And you guys are going to get a vlog every Tuesday until December 31st. I give myself a high five for that. So because of that, now I can focus my time on, when those 11 vlogs are done, I'm going to be focusing on just streaming. So you guys are going to see a lot more of me when those 11 vlogs are done. And hopefully in June, I can finish those 11 vlogs editing, and we can focus on being live every single day. So you guys can see me, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to try to come live at least for 10 minutes every day, and we could talk about life or whatever, or just be silly. It could be shenanigans. Sometimes there'll be a podcast with my camera off, but that's what we're going to do over here on Life with Marlene. And I want to say thank you so much to all of my supporters, old and new, all my gems family, as I love to call you guys. You guys are a true gem to me, and I appreciate you all. Shout out to all of my amazing channel members, Boss Life Online, Leticia's Third Eye Point of View, Lara Yellow Sword, um, Sirius S. Virgo from Georgia, Dave's Adventures, and Global Empire, I think Global Empire Media Services. Those are all my channel members. Join my channel membership. It starts at 99 cents. And I feel like I give you guys a good value for what I get in my membership. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for your support as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to be live on tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No. Yes, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a Life with Marlene marathon for 4 hours. Yes. Some of it I'm going to be on camera, some of it I'll be off camera, and I'm going to allow people to come up on the panel. It's going to be an open panel, but open panel Anybody is welcome to come on the panel as long as they're not weird or crazy, or I definitely will remove you from the stream. So it's going to be one of those. So if you want to come and chat about something positive, I like to keep this channel positive, a space for positivity, a space for learning, a space for growth, a space for, talking about something maybe that you learned, because this is about learning and growing and being our best and living our best life. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. Have a great rest of your Friday, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. Peace be with you. All the love that you deserve. I hope you overflow in abundance and you achieve all of your dreams. Thank you guys so much for your support. Shout out to all of my mods, my channel members, and anybody watching in the replay. You're a real one. You're a real gem. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit the like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See you guys tomorrow at the marathon, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there.